What's going on, guys? This is Freak, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Freaky Friday. That's right. What am I doing? First of all, I want to dedicate this video to my good friend Richard at Tattoo for You. I have been meaning to stay consistent with my health, and at least good health, not bad health, and I decided to talk to you while I'm walking on a treadmill. So, once you join me, I'll walk. So let me see here. Okay, let's set this up. Gonna do a nice brisk walk. Got a couple of things I want to talk to you all about. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I'm actually using my wireless mic. I'm sure you can probably hear the noise of the treadmill and probably my daughter's crazy dog who does not like me on his treadmill. He thinks it's some kind of witchery or wizardry or something. Anyway, so just wanted to give you some guys. I want to give you some guys. Y'all need guys? Let me know if y'all need guys. Put it in the comment below. I want to give you some updates on what's going on with the Freak. First of all, we had a really good time at the game store last Friday night, and got to meet up with Mythos. And I told him I wanted to try out my librarian. By the way, I'm going to show you the finished librarian. Show you some pics here in a little bit. But so basically, I had already finished it, and I wanted to play it. You know, I wanted to get to learn how to play and learn about the Psyker phase. So we took a little time and actually made a little bitty bat rep. It was pretty small because we really didn't have a whole lot of time to play. We started kind of late. Of course, I was kind of busy instigating Mythos and getting that Celestine. You're welcome, Mythos. But in essence, you know, we started kind of late, but we took our time to learn to play my Psyker. And I tell you what, it was a phenomenal time, had a great time, got to learn a lot. Also, Brother Sai from the channel also was a great asset and help. He's an incredible guy, a lot of knowledge on the rules. If there's anybody who knows the rules, it's this guy. So he kind of helped me walk through some of the aspects of playing the psychic phase for this particular librarian. It was a pretty close game. At the end of turn 2, it was pretty much a given that Mythos would have won. He had a lot of armor on the board, a lot of tanks, still had a lot of heavy hitters, even though I had a few more ground troops. That wouldn't have held up to his armory there. So anyway, so I conceded the game, of course. It was very obvious that there's no way I would have turned the tide, not with that particular setup. But anyway, so we had a good time, got to learn some stuff, and I am a little bit the wiser on how to use my librarian during the psychic phase of Warhammer 40k 7th edition. So, wanted to go give you some updates. Finished my librarian, looks pretty cool. The next thing is, I got new toys. This really cool microphone, it's a wireless mic. That's what I'm talking to you on. Otherwise, I probably would be competing with this noisy treadmill. You're probably hearing some of it, but most of my voice is going to the lapel mic, and it's isolated. It's being picked up specifically for that. So you're not picking the ambient room noise. You're picking mostly my voice, which is really cool. These are wireless mics, and you won't believe how much I paid for them. $12 plus tax. 13, of course, with shipping from Amazon. I got one for myself, and Mythos gave me the cash to get him a set too. So what this will do is it will allow us to go into our very noisy game store and do battle reps and not have to worry about competing with, first of all, the echoey rooms and some of our loud players. We do have loud players. Oh God, we do. So it's actually pretty cool to get an opportunity to be able to use these tools to enhance our channel. One of the biggest complaints was the noise. A lot of noise in those rooms. It's really annoying. And it seems like when we're in the middle of, chatting, all of a sudden somebody gives a big yell and freaks out, and you'll see us looking off camera, wondering what the heck just happened. Somebody die or win a prize. Anyway, so these are pretty cool. These are, like I said, from Amazon. They are absolutely outstanding. Amazing quality for how cheap they are. Didn't think they were going to be that good. They have an incredible range. I've seen it up to 15 to 20 yards. A little longer sometimes, depending on line of sight. I'm wearing the belt pack on the back of my shorts here, and the lapel is right here. So the receiver is actually on my interface plugged into my laptop that is currently recording right now directly into my Sony Vegas. Really, really cool. So as a techie, I'm happy. All right. So what's next for me hobby-wise? My main goal is to get to be able to use the Gladius Strike Force formation. And in order to be able to do that, I need to get 3 more tactical squads. Not to mention, I need to get some transports, more transports. Yeah, I have a Land Raider already completed. I've got a Land Raider Crusader still in the box that I haven't even opened yet. But I really need to do something about getting more like Rhino or Predator or something to transport mainly for my tactical squad. So a couple of things that I have been thinking about. It's either buying more tacticals or getting the tactical transport kit. It's either going to be the Rhino with the tacticals in them. There's a lot of tacticals. I think it's like 10 tacticals and a Rhino. Rhino, not Rhino. I don't know why I put an L at the end of it. And then there is the drop pod with the 10 tacticals, which is really, really cool. Of course, my phone's going off, my work phone. Why didn't I turn this stupid thing off? Let it die. Anyway, so by getting that, that'll actually get me to the right amount of tacticals that I will need to be able to do the Gladius Strike Force formation, and be a great opportunity to bring that to the table, because it allows you to bring the transports basically for free. So you're not paying for the Rhino to bring them onto the board. Anyway, so enough of that. That's kind of what's going on. So I'm working towards that. I don't know if maybe by the end of this week or maybe next week, but between now and then, I'm going to break down and get that one of those, either the drop pod kit or the Rhino kit. You know, the ones that come with the tactical squads. Matter of fact, if you've got any thoughts on that, let me know in the comments below. I'm leaning more towards the Rhino. But again, you guys who are more experienced can kind of give me a little more insight on that. Okay, so one thing that I want to talk to you about, main topic for Freaky Friday, for this Freaky Friday, is time management. Let me tell you about what's going on with me. I have been promoted about 2 months ago to a technical lead, but it's only been as of, I don't know, about a month ago that I have been given the whole city of Houston to run, okay? And so I average anywhere from 50 to 60 hours a week, and even when I'm off, I'm taking technical calls, trying to help support the guys out in the field, even on my time off. And it could be a daunting task because trying to balance life, work, and hobby. And most of you who work a lot, you know what I'm talking about. So one of the biggest challenges for me is to be able to devote time for everything. I want to devote time to the hobby. I love the hobby. I love the game. I love painting. But I also love hanging out with my friends at the game store and, playing the games. I also like spending time with my family, with my wife, my kids. I got one left at the house. She's a pain in the rear, but she's really awesome. She's kind of my partner in crime. She's 16 and driving. God help me. So having that balance is probably one of the hardest things for me, because even though I do enjoy the game, I enjoy the hobby, but I also enjoy my time with my family. And of course I have to have time for work because, well, that pays the bills. So now the problem comes there, where it comes is in that when it comes time to hobbying, that seems to kind of have been placed more towards the bottom of the list of priorities for me, mainly because, well, I want a happy family. I've got to go to work, and I need to make time for my health, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So that's why I decided to do this while I'm working on my health. It's a little different, but hey, I am a freak. So my question to you, for those of you who actually work, average of 50 to 60 hours a work week, how do you manage your time? How do you balance your time? Do me a favor. Let me know either in the comments below, or drop a link, or send it to our email at frost.and.fiss@gmail.com, and send me a link to your video in a video response to this, because I'm really curious to know, how do you guys balance? How do you find time to do the hobby as much as you do, right? And yet have time for life, time for working on your health, your family, and all that good stuff. Anyway, let me know, because I am curious. What do you sacrifice? Do you sacrifice hobby time, the gaming, your family, your health? What are you giving up in order to do what you want to do? It's a really heavy question, I suppose, because something's got to give. If you want your health, well, you have to sacrifice something else. You can't sacrifice your job. You definitely can't sacrifice your family, which means you have to sacrifice a hobby. Like right now, I could be painting. I've got 5 more tacticals that I need to paint in there. I already put the base coats on them, sprayed them up real good, but they're just sitting there. Most of you are probably like, what are you doing? Get off of that thing. Go finish that painting. I can't. I'm fat. I'm not healthy. I gotta get right. And this is why I dedicate this video particularly to Richard at Tattoo for You. Let me tell you about this guy. Those of you who don't know who he is, I'm sure you do, but in case you don't, His name's Richard, and he's got a YouTube channel, which I will link. Fantastic guy. Amazing guy. A fantastically amazing guy. He has finally reached a level of disgust in his life that he has decided to make changes, and these are some radical changes. He pretty much got tired of being sick and tired, and he is daily chronicling a health campaign that has blown me away. Now, I'll be the first one to say he is a man amongst men and an inspiration to a lot of us. He has been working out every day and journaling push-ups every day. If you're not a friend of his Facebook page, look him up, and I'm pretty sure you can see his journal. But it's amazing. This guy never stops, even when he's not feeling well or sick. He pushes through. I even told him, because I called him, I said, you know, Rich, you have blown me away, and you kind of made me mad because you have taken away every one of my excuses possible. I have no excuse. I have this treadmill here in my house in a perfect spot. The dog hates it. Screw him. But it's here. Wonderful opportunity for me to get healthy. And I have not been taking advantage of it. So, how are you? It's another question. How are you balancing your health? What are you doing to stay healthy? This is not any condemnation to those of you that are not, I promise. Look, it's just a matter of choice. And it's really a matter of how you feel. I feel yuck. I have been gaining weight exponentially. And I wasn't always a big guy. But right now, I'm pushing pretty close to 260. That's not bueno. And my last doctor visit, well, blood workup, wasn't very flattering. So I need to do something. Anyway, tell me what you're doing. If you've reached that level and feel like you need to do something, what are you doing? How are you fitting in your health, your time to work on your health with your hobby, work, life, balance? Let me know. So that is it for me, guys. So far, I'm at 17 minutes here talking with you guys and on the treadmill. I'm going to keep on going. But I appreciate you guys joining me for this episode of Freaky Friday. If you like this, and I hope you do, then by all means, pick up your fist and smash the living crap out of that like button. And if you're not a subscriber yet to the Frost and Fist, me and my good wolf brother Mythos would love to have you as part of the pack. And as always, guys, get your freak on.